Hi, CrossWalk. It's Phil Bischoff here, Director of Outreach and Youth Ministry, and I'm going to give you some highlights from this past year of what happened in these areas and then talk about our goals for this coming year. So, first of all, in outreach, some good news is that we averaged about 7 first-time guests each week, which shows that we're still getting unchurched people to come visit us, which is awesome. Also, we formed a community ambassador team, and this team is focused on getting CrossWalk people involved in the local community and doing service projects. Also, we had our largest trunk or treat and feed a family events ever. So that's good news. Brought in some people to our church, but more importantly, just showed our community that we care about it. Also, I began second-time guest visits this year. Is when someone came a second time or more to CrossWalk, I would personally visit with them, and those were just awesome meetings where I got to know a lot of people's stories, and I think people appreciated kind of that close touch that we were giving them in that visit. And then also we had 2 501 classes that graduated. We hadn't offered 501 in a while, so it was nice to train some missionaries in those classes. And now with youth, Ignite and Radiate both were averaging in the low 20s, which is pretty good. We haven't averaged that high ever for both ministries, for middle school and high school. And then also our mentors are forming really good relationships with our students. So if you didn't know, we have adults who mentor students in youth ministry and help them get to know Jesus better. And so those relationships are really going strong. Also, we are taking over 30 people to Drive Teen Camp, which is in Pittsburgh, Texas, which is east of Dallas. And CrossWalk takes more students from our church than any of the other churches that are involved, and they're all in Texas. So it's kind of a cool thing. This teen camp has really become a popular thing for our students. Now, looking at the next year, what's coming up? So the big thing is we're going to combine our youth and outreach teams, and the goal there is that we have more teamwork and communication between the two ministries, and we think they can both positively influence one another. And then also look for an increased involvement in our missions team and more community involvement. For our missions team, specifically Mozambique, getting some things going there, and then look for some other opportunities possibly in Mexico and on the White Mountain Apache Reservation. And then also for kind of looking at our youth, big things coming up is the word connection. It's going to really be our goal to connect all of our youth to their parents, to adult mentors, and to just other adults at CrossWalk. I really got hit by statistics that showed that if we can get a teen to be worshiping and volunteering with other adults at CrossWalk, that they will most likely hold on to their faith. And it's just a big factor for them to have their faith be sticky. So those are the highlights for coming up this next coming year, and I just ask for you to keep outreach and youth ministry and all of CrossWalk in your prayers. Thanks.